caught me.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Cy's Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Cy's Eyes on the Skies.
And welcome back. It is Wednesday, February 24th, and I'm joined here with Brandon and Libby. So how's it going on?
Oh, it's going well.
Yeah?
It's going well.
Yeah, those flurries are back in the air right now, which is not making me happy. I thought we were kind of done with this mess.
I know, it's, that one period of warm weather we had, I kind of got like spring break frenzy, but now I'm really sad.
I kind of felt cold today because I was so used to the warmer
Oh,
temperatures.
for sure. I brought out my jacket and my big jacket, and I should have brought my mittens, but I didn't.
Yeah, same here. But what's going on around the country right now?
You know, it's kind of quiet down south. We have some snow moving into the Midwest, and there's some more snow out west. Coy will talk about the snow in the Midwest coming up a little later. But you know, something interesting that happened yesterday was actually the Daytona 500 race had to get delayed 6 hours, I believe.
Oh my goodness.
Because of severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. And I don't think there was no tornadoes reported, some hail damage, I believe, but still pretty scary for the fans and race car drivers. They had an interesting day for sure.
I'm sure it'll be a very memorable NASCAR event for them.
Oh, for sure.
All right, well, we will check back in with you later for a look at National. For now, we're going to go to Nathan Coy with what's going on in Iowa.
You know, like Brandon said, the warm temperatures are nice, and then today we started going down, and it continues to look like we can go further and further down through the week.
That's not good news to me.
Like you said, some snow flurries are going on outside. Currently in our studio right now, we do have snow going on right now. And taking a look at our current temperatures across central Iowa right now, they are in the teens to close to 20 degrees, 19 in Ankeny, 16 in Ames. Out northwest in Carroll, it is 16 degrees. And then down to the south, we do have some 20-degree readings. So certainly it is a much colder day, a much chillier day. And your day planner, zooming north, Fort Dodge is around 12, with Iowa Falls about 13 degrees. And tomorrow, it's even going to be colder yet. Single digits to start the day. It's going to be bitterly cold. We're going to have wind chills below zero easily. North winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour to start your day. So certainly very cold weather. We'll slowly warm up through the single digits by noon, and then by 11 o'clock or 3 p.m. it'll be 11 degrees with some sunshine. But those wind chills are going to be no warmer than 5 to 10 below zero all day long. So certainly some very chilly weather to deal with tomorrow. We'll warm up a little bit on Wednesday and then get even colder for the end of the week. We'll have more details on that, and then more snow is in your forecast. All that and much more in a bit.
All right, well, thanks, Nathan. We'll check back with you in a bit. But for now, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, Nathan is here with your national forecast.
I've been trying to do it right.
And welcome back to Cy's Eyes on the Skies. Take a look at this picture from Interstate 35 in Owatonna, Minnesota. This is the major Interstate 35. Look at these snow drifts. I don't know how they didn't close this interstate down, because I definitely could not make it through with my car. I would get stuck in a heartbeat. But highs today, pretty nice for the southern part of the country. Back to cold temperatures in the north with 14 in Minneapolis, 11 in Billings, a nice 45 in Seattle, and here's those nice temperatures, 56 in Dallas and 86 down in Miami. Temperatures are not that much different from where they peaked today, with the 11 in Minneapolis, 21 in Chicago, and 54 in Atlanta, so still pretty nice for the southern part and cold for the northern part of the United States. Looking over to the northeast, we'll see 21 in Syracuse, 29 in Pittsburgh, and 33 in Cincinnati. They have partly cloudy skies in that part of the area. Down to the south, 67 in New Orleans, 47 in Little Rock, and 56 in Dallas. They are also seeing mostly cloudy skies at this time, but still nice. This is the warm part of the country. You'll see 63 in Santa Monica, 71 in San Francisco, and 71 in Las Vegas. Skies range from mostly sunny to partly cloudy in that part of the country. And up to the northwest, you'll see 44 in Seattle, 58 in Boise, and 54 in Salem, again with partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies. And back to us, 43 sunny in Hayes, 28 in North Platte, and 4 in Pierre. So there's that colder temperatures, and you notice that big gradient of temperatures, 4 in Pierre all the way into the 40s for the southern part of the central United States. Taking a look at the watches and warnings that we have out right now. Here is, you'll notice this blue in parts of Minnesota and North Dakota. These are wind chill advisories ending at, I believe that's 10 a.m. Tuesday. I can't see it on my screen, but I believe it's 10 a.m. And these purples here are winter weather advisories. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on the western part of the United States, and you'll notice more winter weather advisories. And here's a winter storm warning as snow has moved in earlier today, and more snow continues to move in for parts of overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Clouds and radar, here's that system that's affecting Iowa. Nathan will have more on that coming up a little later. And it's affecting parts of Minnesota and Nebraska, and is moving into Illinois here. And then you'll notice over here, here's that why that area has winter weather warnings and winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories. Here's that snow continuing to move into parts of that area. And you'll notice here with the rain in Seattle transitioning into snow, could see some mix for parts of the area there. Highs tomorrow, we'll see 16 in Minneapolis, 48 in Denver, 59 in San Francisco. So again, cold for the northern part of the United States, warm down south, 82 in Phoenix, and 83 in Miami. So that's where you want to be, not up in the Midwest because it's cold. All right, here we go. This is our pick city. Let me see if I can get this right. Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. And you'll notice very consistent temperatures, 87, 88, 87, 88, 87, basically high 80s. Wow, that is nice. You'll notice the 10% for Tuesday. I would disregard that, nothing too major. And you'll also notice no lows for Puerto Rico. Our system can't pick up on the lows for some reason, but not to worry. I'm sure they're still warm with 50s and 60s, possibly even 70s. Man, that is where I would like to vacation. But that's all we have for you for National. We're going to send it back to Colleen for the trivia question.
All right, well, thanks, Brandon. I don't know about you, but we're planning a group trip for this, right, to Puerto Rico? Because I really want to go there because it looks fantastic. But like Brandon said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our trivia question for tonight. And the question is, how warm did it get in Des Moines in the date 1930? Was it A, 68 degrees, B, 70, C, 72, or D, 78? Give you a chance to think about that over our next commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the answer. All right, and welcome back. So if you think you know the answer to that trivia question, let's take a look at it one more time. How warm did it get in Des Moines on this day in 1930? And the answer is D, 78 degrees. That is extremely warm compared to where we're at right now, which is like what, the teens? That is ridiculous. I will gladly take that as well. But with that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Iowa with Nathan.
Certainly very warm temperatures, but nothing like that in our forecast. We're going to start out with a viewer photo from one of our own meteorology students here at Iowa State University. From Agronomy Hall, Taylor Schillerberg sent this in. Look at that beautiful snow capture picture, just snow resting on the trees from that blizzard and winter storm we had last week, Thursday, that actually canceled school for the afternoon. Certainly we don't see that much, but certainly beautiful landscape there. What a wonderful campus we have. But temperatures right now are cold, ranging from about 10 to about the low 20s out there in Ames. We are sitting right between at 15 degrees. 21 over in Sioux City, 21 in the Council Bluffs, and 21 in Des Moines. So certainly very chilly out there, but it is just going to get worse as we go through the week. Highs today are right about the same temperatures we have right now, 10 to 20 degrees. So certainly a cold day, colder up towards Mason City, warmer towards the Missouri and Iowa border. Current winds, there's not a whole lot of wind to speak of out there right now, so that snow that is falling right now, we won't have to worry about much of it blowing and drifting around, as winds are variable around the state at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Certainly not much we have to worry about. Here's that snow we're talking about. It's moving in from the northwest to southeast. We can see the darker blues here coming towards Ames and just southeast of Des Moines, and more of it extended back to northeast Iowa. That's more moderate bands of snow. These lighter shades of blue are lighter, so we're going to have to deal with this on and off through the night till about midnight, 3 a.m., and the snow will slowly move out of our area. But it will leave behind just a little bit of accumulation. You can see that snow bashing out of here. Tuesday is going to be sunshine, a sunshiny day, but it is going to be cold with temperatures in the single digits and teens. And as you can see, more sunshine is on the way for Wednesday as we go through much of the week. Snowfall potential, our model is showing about a ½ inch to maybe an inch, inch and a half. Some areas could see a little bit more of that around the state. We could be close to maybe an inch and a half in Ames, depending how much snow and moderate snow we can get to come down. We'll just keep an eye on that. But plan on for some slippery travel tonight if you're out and about, but at least we won't have to deal with much blowing and drifting snow. Lows tonight are going to be bitterly cold, around -3 in Mason City, 3 in Ames, the Big Goose Egg in Fort Dodge, and then a warmer low of 9 above in Council Bluffs. Highs tomorrow, single digits, the teens across much of the state. Against the northeast half and northern portion of the state are going to see the colder temperatures in the single digits with around 5 in Mason City. So very cold temperatures. Wind chills will be below 0 all day long. So tonight in Ames, light snow, a low of 2. East-northeast winds, again, just at 5 to 10 miles an hour. We could see, like I said, up to 2 inches. That is the very high end of that. We'll probably be close to an inch, inch and a half, but we wanted to be on the safe side here. But plan on slick travel. Tomorrow it is going to be sunny, frigid, high of 11. Winds are going to be gusting to 23 miles an hour out of the north-northwest. So plan on that. If you're out and about, make sure you bundle up or just take the bus. Your 7-day forecast is a frigid one. Of course, just 5 lonely degrees for a high on Thursday. It'll be sunny. Temperatures are going to be below 0 for many days in a row. I had to put a chance of snow in for Friday, as our models are starting to hint at that. We could see some light accumulating snow by that point. And the temperatures for next week still stay cold as we round out the month of February and as we head into March. And it is going to be cold with more snow. And we cannot just catch a break from this. It is getting ridiculous at this point.
You are not very good at bringing good news for the forecast. I've got to say, I was thoroughly upset with this forecast.
You know, I was not very happy at myself for making this forecast. Earlier, when we were in our forecast room making these, we thought it'd maybe be a touch warmer when we were making these.
Yeah.
And then we come here this evening and look at the latest models and temperatures. That Friday, actually, we had a high around 15.
You added more snow to the forecast.
I added
What's
snow
with that?
and I dropped the high to 5 for Saturday. Certainly cold.
It'll definitely go down as one of the coldest winters, maybe even one of the snowiest winters in history.
We are well above average for snow this month, because usually, like I know in Des Moines, the average snowfall is only around 7-8 inches. We're at almost 35. So we
I
are
feel like we've gotten
well
most
above.
of our snow in this February, maybe late
Right.
January, and that's
Right.
definitely compounded our issues.
The
And it
last,
just keeps coming.
right, the last month has been very cold, very snowy. And so far for the year, we're approaching, 40 inches, I think, on the year, which is above normal
so.
for the seasonal total
Yep.
alone. But also, another reason why we're so cold is because we have that snowpack. So as long as we have snow on the ground, it is going to be hard to warm those temperatures up. So spring may be only 23 days away, but
It
I hate
feels
to say
like
it,
much longer.
it is going to be much
But you know what's
longer.
closer? Spring break.
Spring break.
And you
we
mentioned
are-
Puerto Rico. And that's where I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, we're heading to Puerto Rico, and you saw that forecast. You are a very happy person
I might
because
have
80s
to
and
book.
sunshine.
I might have to
Yeah.
book my plane ticket
I think
Right.
we should go book our plane tickets.
Right,
then.
I think we're about to do that here.
right
so
after the
we-
show.
Yes, we
We're
are.
gonna do it.
Which we're going to do that right now, in fact. So for us here in the studio, hope you have a great evening.